guys. Hello.
You're here.
I don't know if I'm actually here. I might just be an amorphous blob.
Okay, but are you an amorphous blob that is currently present? I think the answer is yes. Hi, Malik.
That depends on your definition of presence.
Well, your voice is present, and you're not physically next to me, so... As far as I'm concerned, you're present.
Yes, hello, Melik. How are you doing?
It is the future year, 20XX, where we have incredible skipping technology. But, well, sadly, I'm me, not someone else. And those old instincts to assume that everything will go wrong, those feelings are still hanging on. Like a mood. Like a very strong mood.
Stop cleaning.
Oh.
That's poopy.
I'm sorry. That doesn't sound fun. I guess some people have fun cleaning, but I'm not one of them. And it doesn't sound like you are either.
It sucks. Like, it's fine, but it also sucks. Oh. You actually remembered with me.
Uh-huh. I'm trying to remember why we stopped having it stream before the stream starts.
Because the Streamlabs wasn't always displaying the game if Discord was streaming at first. Streamlabs sometimes has issues if you're streaming to Discord before you're streaming to the stream.
Ah, yes. The problem is, it adds an extra step, and then I forget. Because then when we start, I have to change the scene, I have to unmute us, I have to go rush to get the captions up right away. And then I'm like, okay, let's go. And I forget to share the thing to you in Discord.
Sounds like you need a checklist. A pre-stream checklist.
It's even worse when I also have to do socials, so you know. It's a good thing when you do socials. See, I don't need to unmute you during the earlier crying, because then you just do it again for the stream.
This is how you know we're great friends. We'll rip into each other constantly.
Oh yeah, I just make him cry on a regular basis.
Almost time. Are you ready? No? Yes? You know what? Let's go with yes, even if it's no. Stay cool now. Customers can smell blood and weakness.
The customer is the enemy! Remember that?
Yes. Well, the only reason I remember that is one of our streams was called...
The customer is the enemy! Hi, Flower.
Hello, Flower. I think that was when we came back, like we took a break or something like that.
Oh, did it?
And we came, yeah. Let me bring it up because I
Do not
know
even
it was
remember.
like, I know it was called something like "We're back, the customer is the enemy."
Anyway, so now Gavin is Waka.
Let's see. Oh yes. It was called "Break Time Over. The customer is the enemy."
Yep. Sorry, I'm
let's
just
see,
looking at our captions like fucking up, and I'm just like, this is so bad.
Oh yeah, we took
Are you tired? I'm sorry.
we took quite a few week break in between that. Yeah, Flower sounded like he had a very, very busy day
Oh?
with work and voice recordings or audio recordings and this and that. Like, good reason to be tired. It sounds like you had a very busy day, Flower. Oh man, I missed that route though. That was a fun route. Customer is the enemy.
We're just gonna call it the customer is the enemy route.
Yeah, because I don't fully was that Iki?
I think it was Iki. Day job as hell and voice work to do and knees hurt. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I hope at least that voice work went well and that your knees feel better, hopefully.
I was going to say hopefully we can entertain you, but I know we're not really that entertaining, so...
Yes. I'm like... Oh, hi, Joe! Thank you!
Thank you for subscribing for 7 months!
Wow.
That's so many months.
That is a lot.
How you doing, Joe? Long time no see.
Wasn't Joe there this morning?
That's the joke!
But you said it's so deadpan.
That's the joke! Look at what I have to deal with.
What you have to deal with? You're the one yelling at me. I think that's what I have to deal with. Oh! And Malik. Wow. Thanks. Thanks, both of you. Why are we yelling? Because Sharky decided that we are. It's panic time! See, just look at what mitosis says. Mitosis is also about to yell.
That is not helping me stay cool. Well, mitosis, you're never cool.
I think mitosis is very cool. The science, not the character.
Panic! Panic! Disco!
Panic! Why are we at the disco? Why are we at the disco? I thought the pandemic was still around.
Did I go get a haircut?
I mean, you are vaccinated now, at least.
Yeah. I am... not having it in my face is the best thing ever and is also freaking me out.
Well, yes, because you were saying it's so fucking short now.
You saw it! You saw how short it was!
Yup.
I went from the hair that was like down to my shoulders to
I'm still waiting for you to change your profile picture on the thingy.
Oh, right!
But like, if you make it an actual picture of yourself, it's gonna be really fucking weird after like 5 years of looking at you as blue goldfish.
No, what I probably should do is make myself a shark so I'm consistently stupid.
You can pick any of the sharks we have available.
Hello, I'm well, thanks. I hope everyone is doing okay. You're the one who wanted to be event manager. You're going to have to face this head on. You've got my confidence, if that helps.
Yes. Hi, Joe. How are you doing? I'm glad you're well.
Yes. Hi, Joe.
I hope everyone is doing okay, too.
Hi, everyone. You're all wonderful. Thank you for coming. See you next time. Bye.
Wait, everyone's high?
I'm not high.
Oh, I took, because I was saying I got Pokemon Snap last night, right?
Yeah.
So immediately I have a picture of that glowy Meganium sniffing at the flower, and I'm just like, getting high.
Nah.
That's the caption now, and that's my best photo. I believe that is currently my best photo.
Meganium will probably be your best photo for a little while.
Yeah. I believe that's currently my best photo at 5,001.
That's about what my Meganium's at. Mm-hmm. Like, Meganium.
I mean, I had a pretty good spread of photos so far. I've gotten not minimal bronze but like pretty evenly scattered actually across the different levels. Pretty evenly scattered across scores. So. Although it helps that I know what the scoring system is like from helping choose on yours.
Yeah,
you should try playing with the motion controls. It's fun.
Well, I always play on my computer, so
Yeah, I'm saying undock it. Undock it and move it around like an actual camera. It's fun.
But like undocking it means getting it off the dock.
Oh no.
Yeah, I hope everyone's had a mildly okay day. I can't say to have a good day. I say mildly okay.
I hope everyone has had a passable day. Except, I suppose, for, I guess Malik's at the beginning of her day, so I hope you have a good day.
Yeah, I hope you're going to have a passable day.
I hope it's good. I don't know that it will be. I hope that it's a good one, and I hope at least it ends up passable. But, I initially hope that it's good if we're still at the early enough in the day that there's the potential of it being good.
Well, okay, that helps a little. You've continually impressed me since day one of working here. Not just as a model employee, but as a genuine human being. I'm proud of you stepping up here.
Day was pantsless, but busy, so 50-50.
I had to put pants on to go out. I was so sad.
I'm like...
Being pantsless is the best, because I'm working from home this week. Ugh.
Yeah, I was in pajamas most of the day, because it was also no meeting day, so like...
Oof.
Really
That's a good day.
Yeah, although we're starting a new thing where every other Tuesday we have like almost non-stop meetings, and then Wednesdays are no meeting days. So I named it Meeting Full Tuesdays to go with Meeting Free Wednesdays.
It's a big sad. I mean, it was either put pants on and get a haircut today, or it was going to end up being next week when I'm coming home from work, and that's just a lot of effort to be like, I'm out of work, I want to go home and like play a game or something. I don't want to go get a haircut.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good at least that you got to work from home, so we're also going to call that 50-50. I don't know that 50-50 is the correct split. We're going to call it some percentage like that.
I think I said during Pie Stream, my face was in its spreadsheet saying yes or no to are things created, are things in the script. I did that for 4 hours straight.
I'm like, I do love spreadsheets, but not like that. Why was it like that?
You already have pants on at that point.
Yes, you do. That's a good point.
But
then the overall percentage of your day where you had pants on increases.
So basically, our account script is not set up properly. So if like we want to create a user, a good portion of them you like can't tell that the user goes to that like place. So like let's say we have an office in like Alabama. It's not in the script. We can't say this user's in this office. So I have to map, okay, these are the offices. Do we have a location in our Active Directory for these offices, yes or no? Okay. Are these in the script already, yes or no? And there's 260 some odd I was going through?
That's not the purpose of spreadsheets. Christ.
So tomorrow my afternoon's going to be creating the locations and updating the script to match the locations so that we're actually doing it correctly. Gross, what a terrible time. If I didn't do it, it wasn't going to get done because, like, this hasn't been done in, like, a year or more.
Ugh.
Like, we are legitimately,
So when are they giving you a real promotion?
Never.
Preferably one that comes with a pay raise.
When I leave this job.
Alright, so when are you fixing up your resume?
When I have the energy. So at this rate, never.
So at this rate, you're gonna have to take time off from work so you have the energy to get
No, what's
away
gonna
from
happen if I take time off work, get the energy, I'll procrastinate by playing games.
See, I took a week off and then I was responsible most of the week and just did like errands and chores and it was terrible.
Well, we know that. You're the only one that does anything!
Yep. So you should like fix up your resume and get a better job. Yeah? One that underpays you less or preferably pays you properly.
What still bothers me is there's an error in the account script that I know the exact reasoning, but I can't see where the function was created that's causing the error because it's not creating that file and I don't know, and I don't see any file it's created in. So it's this mysterious function that just doesn't work. And so I emailed the person who manages it and who like is supposed to manage this script. And they never got back to me saying where this function is created. So I'm like, so now I need to still figure out where this mystery function is created to fix it. Why do I do this to myself?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Change jobs. That's what I keep saying, right?
Yes, but I'm going to do the exact same thing to myself at another job.
Right. So, get in that programming practice, get a programming job, you know, like you want. So you're not working customer service?
Oh. Meow, 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 meow.
Meow.
That's a later Sharky problem.
Sharky, when did you become the cat? Because I thought I was the stream cat. It's very
Joe, you are making sense there. That's a later Sharky problem, taking on too many responsibilities. Yes. Comments, questions, concerns, candy?
Candy. Wait,
Mhm.
wait, I
Let's
should
start
need
with-
some of the confeito because I still have it sitting here.
That's a lot of back patting. No more than you deserve. Now, let's get moving. I'll meet you there. Or meet you out there.
10 o'clock. Time to do this. You can do this, mitosis. You can do mitosis. And you know what? Even if the family curse makes you fail miserably, crash and burn, at least you can say you took an honest whack at it.
But hey, more than likely tomorrow I'm also going to be buying a phone, so...
Oh yeah, I need to replace my phone.
You know I seriously need to replace my phone.
You need to more than I do, yes. Apparently.
Earlier today, I opened up... Like, I think I opened up, like, Chrome or Twitter or something. And
We've never chosen
my phone just, like, froze.
You know, the problem is the other time we did the, steady ending, we actually hadn't planned to when we didn't have the icons because that was our first run through. So we have so many new choices now.
Yep. Each one of you is passionate enough about the arcade scene to take time out of your day and join us at the Funplex. I mean, we didn't plan to. You were just, like, railroaded us into it.
Oh, I didn't railroad us. I last minute detoured us.
For that, you have my gratitude. Like everyone in this stream, you have our gratitude for showing up.
We do have our gratitude for showing up. Like, we reached the end and Iris was like, well, there might still be time to find another path. And I was like, what's that you say? Find another path? Okay, Iris.
Yeah, girl.
I mean, don't remember anything about the study ending. That's the one where you should do it with Percy, apparently, but we didn't do that ending with Percy.
Yeah,
but
right. Percy does help you in the study ending.
Well, more than that, Percy is like, I've been training for this for years.
Yeah,
because it's the one where you do the maze, like the actual Pac-Man maze.
Yeah, Waka Waka and all that.
Waka. Yes, we haven't done it since the very first run through, but I'm like, should we do a bonus speed run of just grab Percy and get to the ending and just to see how Percy is at that ending?
No.
I mean, if we don't have to do any of the scenes other than the end, we could speed through that very fast, but
it's been so long.
how long has it been?
So long.
What? It's been so long since we started this game. It's been almost just about a year.
Over.
I thought it was the 19th?
No. I think it's the 12th or 14th.
Oh. We've been playing Arcade Spirits for a year. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
I should do a run with Percy Steady Run.
Let me verify. 14th. So Monday was our 1 year anniversary of Arcade Spirits.
So that's what we should have named it, was that 1 year of Arcade Spirits. Woo.
Some of these people have been showing up a bunch of streams every week for a year.
Yeah. Because that first time we streamed it was when Flower was like, hey, you should tag Arcade Spirits in the tweets. And I was like, oh. Right.
You get more visibility if you tag us.
Social
We're like,
media
wait,
Mercury.
who are you? What?
Yes, that's a thing.
And then Flower gave us our infamous first name. That's me.
Yeah, Joe's also been here since the first round.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Like, y'all are crazy for coming back.
You calling them crazy? Because they're only as insane as we are.
And what are we?
I have 0 brain cells left. And while we're at it.
I think that my 2 brain cells stopped fighting over those 2 songs, but now that I reference it, they're going to start fighting over those 2 songs again.
See, we have 2 brain cells on this stream, and Sharky has hugged both of them.
Yeah, I'm crazy, just like you! I'm kind of amazed you played this silly game for a year.
We're all mad here.
We're all mad
yes,
here.
Indeed.
We're all great! Well, like...
And yes, we've played this game for a year now, and I guess we'll have to do it again when the new one comes out.
Well, but that's the thing for us, right? Is like... 1, we play very slowly.
Yes. 1, we derail and tangent a lot right now, for example. And
yes.
2, we did take a couple breaks. We played other things in between for Ace Week and Pride and stuff.
We do take breaks from the game and stuff like that. So like, if you add up all the streams, it's probably not actually been a year.
But almost. And in terms of we've still relatively consistently played this.
Yeah.
So for all intents and purposes, shit comes up. Tangent party.
But also, we're the type of no, we want to see as much as we can. We want to get our money's worth.
Look, I cut my teeth on Amnesia and other games that if you want the final route, you gotta play all of the routes.
Yeah.
Arcade Spirits is nicer on the secret route. You just have to pick the right options for Juniper. Other games are oh, you haven't played every single route? Well, you can't have the secret end, silly. And I am like, God fucking damn it, are you serious?
For some odd reason, I don't know
We
why.
had to put up with Toma to get to Ukyo.
That reminded me of, I don't know why, that reminded me of like 999, where it's like, yes, you tried to get the secret route, you failed. You did all the requirements to get the secret route, but didn't, like, investigate this one back room of a room while you were there. You fail!
I think I did pretty much everything for the secret route my first run of 999,
Yeah, I did.
except that was the problem. It was the first one.
I did too. That was the thing. I did everything for the secret route first without knowing it was going to the
Exactly.
To the ending.
Exactly. And then it was like, oh, you're locked now. And it's like, what?
Yeah. So, but then it was like, you also have to do this, that, and that. And it's like,
This, that, and the other thing.
How are you supposed to know that? Oh, you just do after playing everything else. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's what we're used to. So this just being like, yeah, just do what you want.
Yeah. I mean, we need to figure out what the next games are that we're streaming.
I also now really want to play through 999 again.
You can do that on one of the community days, okay? Along with the million other things that we can... More things I hate about traditional games. I don't necessarily hate it. I think...
There's pros and cons.
Yeah. I think it's a good way of like, oh, I'm getting my money's worth. And like, I like having something to work towards in the completionist sense on those games. This is why we are insane enough to be like, yes, Oz Mafia, shall we do all of the branches?
Yeah, oh yeah.
All of the love triangle branching? Apparently, we shall do all of it. Yes, great, good. Terrible, actually.
Because most people would be like, oh yeah, we'll go through the one, we'll romance each of the person once, and then we'll be done. And we're like,
I'm
no.
also the kind of self-torture that's like, yes, Gavin, my favorite. All right, he's last.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, kind of guarantees we're locked into doing every single one, because I'm like, all right, he's last, which means we have to go through all of the other ones on the way.
But it's like, having the freeform to do whichever one you want whenever you want is very nice. Like, that is great, and more games should be doing that.
Like, there's sort of a balance, right?
Yeah.
Because I think that I very much like, it's fine for, like, the secret true end whatever character to be, like, necessarily last, but otherwise I like having the whole pool to choose from. So I think that's fair, because it's like, okay, you had to see the whole world and really understand the world before you got to, like, get the true ending.
But
sure.
But
However, there is one game that I own that I still have not made it all the way through because I do not like the way that they've done this, and I do not like half the characters, is that you start off, there are like 6 characters total, you start off only able to choose 2 of them.
Yeah.
You have to do at least one of them to unlock the third one. You have to do at least 2 of those to, or I think you have to do at least 2 specific ones in order to then unlock the 4th one or something. Like, it has to be done in a very specific order. It does not let you choose the otherwise order. I'm fine if it's just the secret one, but if you make me go through all of them in a certain order, that's where I'm just kind of like, okay, but I hate you though.
But there's also the thing of Amnesia was just get the good ends.
Yes.
But then there was like Hatoful, which is no, you need to get like to get the actual like ending, like the last actual ending scene. Mm-hmm. You need to do every ending.
Yep.
You need to see the entire world for the entirety.
Even that is better to me than having to get the good end of characters in a certain order. Because I want to be able to, like, the first time I play, I get who I get.
Yeah.
I think that's good. Because I don't know anything yet. I'm just bumbling around like a dumbass. Fine. Sure. Great.
Like we do.
As we do. That's why it worked out really well to do the first run as Ace Run, because then we got to know the characters. We got to, like, figure out what we like about each of them and stuff. There's no character that I hate in Arcade Spirits in the first place, except for Dekonami, but he's not a dating option, he's just a punching option. But like, I like getting to see all of the characters and then being like, okay, these are my favorites, so this is the order I'm gonna do it in.
Yeah.
But like, I don't get that choice with this other game.
Yeah.
The game in question is 7 Scarlet. And first of all, I fucking hate that MC. I hate useless, overly like delicate Japanese female MCs who are just like, oh no, I'm gonna die, I need protection!
If there needs to be a specific order, make it linear.
Yes. It's like, it's the same story, but branched, but you have to do it in a specific order. And like, otherwise, it doesn't even give you the option to go to the next person. And I find that obnoxious as fuck.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's yeah. As we both have mentioned, I'm very much a completionist person.
Mm-hmm.
So it just being like, oh yeah, like you need to fulfill all these requirements is just like, okay, where's my checklist? I gotta get those checklists ready.
I do like the completionist thing. I like being able to see all of the characters. I'm not necessarily gonna like all of them, but I'm really into seeing like all of the stories and all of the characters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, that game though, it does give you agency in terms of like, there's good end, there's bad end kind of thing. There are options. You just don't get to choose the route. Or you get to choose the route, but it limits what your options are.
But that's that's still very frustrating.
It's very forced. And I don't think there's a real reason why.
The only reason I could think is they wanted the story told in a very specific order, but there's better ways.
But like, here's the thing. So, I mean, you can make the same argument about Amnesia, right? Is that you have to play the Ukiyo route in order to understand how the ones fit together. But you can still, like, technically, if you play the Shin route, you're gonna have a lot better understanding of what you're getting into with the Toma route first. But you don't necessarily, like, you won't necessarily do it in that order. And I mean, Amnesia's even more like, here's 4 options. The first time you play, you're gonna have no idea what these options mean because we just named it after the card suits, and you don't understand yet that this is directly picking which world you're going to. Which works out. I mean, it was fine.
It was great.
But like,
I picked a random one, and
I mean, it's again,
great.
Dive in, get to know the characters, bumble around, sure, then maybe use a guide. But like, I want to be able to explore the worlds and like choose which route I go on, because I don't hate traditional VNs. I don't hate Japanese VNs. That's very much where I started from, and I think some of them are done a lot better than others. I really like Amnesia. I fucking hate 7 Scarlet. I like the implied themes of 7 Scarlet, except that they don't do it in any sort of way that I like, and I don't like half the characters. And they had like one of the only 2 routes that is okay. So their characters are, I'm just gonna go ahead and spoil that entire fucking game because we're never playing it on here because I fucking hated it. And I'm never completing it at this rate, and that's okay. But the characters are, and this is sort of off the top of my head what I remember, so if I missed some, sorry. But there is, at the beginning, the only 2 routes you get are the yandere who locks you up in an abandoned restaurant fridge in secret without telling anyone, and you have to just keep fucking trusting him. And to be like, this is kind of sus, like maybe I'm gonna leave, is the wrong answer that immediately gets you killed. At least Toma's, I appreciated that they were like, okay, you are supposed to think this is fucked up.
Yeah.
You are supposed to be concerned that he's drugging you and shit. This other game, he like drugs you, he locks you away in secret, he like, you lose all sense of time, it's like sensory deprivation and stuff. You're injured, he doesn't take you to a fucking hospital or anything. And that's all supposed to be fine, and you're just supposed to continue trusting him, or else you die. I hate that! What the fuck?
That sounds miserable.
Yeah. As much as I hate Toma, they did his route well where you are supposed to question it.
Yeah.
That's at least better. That at least makes sense to me. I hate that good ending. That is not a good ending. That is an awful ending. And the normal end is the good end, as far as I am concerned, because that is the thing that is much healthier for MC. However, okay, I get it. You're trying to have a happy end. He's fucked up, so at this point, that's the only way we're gonna be able to do this. But, like, the game makes it a very clear, like, what is wrong with you? I have concerns for you thing, where literally the achievement for it is like, you have bad taste in men.
Oh my gosh.
Remember that?
Yeah.
The achievement name for that route is literally like, you have really bad taste in men. The game fucking calls you out for it. They call out Toma. They're like, this is fucked up, you know. I mean, we're gonna let you date him. We're gonna let you have this good end if that's what you want. But we just want you to know, like, this is fucked up. And I think that's good. Because it's, you know, reality check built in. But that other game, he just, that character just, it's implied that he may have poisoned your best friend, sent him to the hospital. It's implied that he might have killed a cat with the same poison. It's implied that, like, at one point MC literally pauses and is like, wait, but I don't know who broke my leg. Like, he was in a mask. And then I, like, went unconscious, and then he found me when I woke up and then, like, saved me here. But what if he's the one who broke my leg? And you're still supposed to just go back to trusting him? The fuck? So that's one of your very first two options. The only two options. The other one is your childhood best friend character.
I remember you talking about this.
And I'm not a huge fan of childhood best friend character being whatever, okay, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, sure, fine. It's not my thing, but that one's fine.
It's a trope. It's not your trope, but it's a trope.
It's a thing. The normal end, he dies saving your life. So, I mean, there's that. I suppose. I apparently really like learning about the trauma of different characters. So, you know, the good end, you find all about his traumas and stuff. And I'm like, oh, this is actually really interesting. I still don't like you that way, but this is interesting. But the yandere, I'm just like, but I hate you. I hate you so much. I'm running away from you the first chance I get. What the fuck? What do you mean that got me killed?
Ace's stream, where we don't play games, we talk about other bad games.
We play this game, but we kind of just sit here on this game and rant about other games, apparently.
This flower, this is how we've played this game for a year.
Yeah. I guess, maybe? Yeah, they're all tropes, just all very extreme. The next character in that game that you can unlock is the overly shy and quiet guy who just, like, has a penchant for cats. And I'm like, look, I love cats too and stuff, but he's...
Oh, Hayes!
Just, like, So there is a secret about this character, and he's actually also the secret end character, but the secret end character does not... There's, like, a secret route where... This is the complete spoiler, because we're never playing that on here, and if you ever intended to play 7 Scarlet, I mean, I'm just sitting here giving you all the reasons why you shouldn't, so. I came across this spoiler while looking up a guide, because I was just like, I just want to unlock the character that I want to play. Still haven't. Whatever. So, the secret for this character is that he actually has a secret identity as this major pop star. And that's the secret route. It's not lore.
Pop star?
It's not that it's a lore-based secret route like in Amnesia where it ties everything together and shit. It's just that he also... It's mentioned that there's this big pop star coming to perform and shit. And, like, they made it an option that you can date him as the pop star. That's it. That's the secret route. And I'm just like, that makes no fucking sense. I mean, cool that he's also a pop star. That makes him slightly more interesting, because he has this very, like, confident persona and stuff as a pop star, but otherwise, yeah, has a very haze personality. It's kind of bizarre that they did that, and they, of course, did the classic, like, oh, he took off his glasses, so now he's cool.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's how you become cool, right? So you just don't wear glasses. If you take off your glasses, you're suddenly hot.
If that was true, I'd be hot and cool all the time, and I'm not.
Yup. But yeah, so that's another. I'm like, there's no reason that that's the secret end, right? Like, that's not, oh, we uncovered the big secret kind of thing. You have to unlock that naturally through all of the other unlocks anyway.
That's just a, like, hey, you got through the rest of the game. Here's a cool thing that we saw.
Yeah, it's just purely bonus and shit. Huge music shows, but I'm just frustrated.
But was it?
She's all bad. I mean, it's a totally common trope. It's usually more applied to women than men, but it's a thing. Oh, because Pride. Because for Pride Month, they're really intended to be Pride flag recolors, although I'm okay putting in other
Randos.
silly recolors, especially if they're small like that. But it is one channel point because that's the closest I could get to making it free while keeping the Twitch tracking for the month of June.
Spend all my channel points down, Satan! What am I gonna do?
Yeah, Flower is like, fuck, I gotta do like 50 of these now.
I like being able to see.
No, you see what you need to do is...
Just wear contacts underneath your glasses.
Yup.
Apparently.
I mean, that's the whole thing, is that they're like, oh no, you need to wear contacts all the time because you're hot without the glasses. And I am like, look, I do prefer how I look without my glasses, but I do enjoy being able to see. So, like, someday I would like to get LASIK or something. It would also just be more...
50. Try 18,800 of them.
I'm glad you have so many points for it. Just wait for the next time we have the make Sharky take it back thing.
Never.
We'll wait until there's enough people for it to actually be a thing. We need to give better reward things, because people aren't using enough of them, apparently. How many did Magic have? Like 50k or something?
I thought it was 90.
90?
Magic has
probably something like that.
Literal crap ton of points.
We should add like more rewards. I don't know. What kind of rewards would people like to see from us?
I don't think there is any though.
Oh, you were gonna take it back, you son of a bitch. I mean, his mom is kind of a bitch.
Fight me, Flower. Fight me.
You're gonna have a lot of people ganging up on you.
Do it.
We're all going to end up at a con at some point, eventually, someday, and everyone is going to hold you down while one person shoves Cool Ranch Doritos down your throat.
And then I'll vomit.
It will force feed you Cool Ranch Doritos until you take it back. We'll fucking 1v1 you.
Wait, you won't. But no, now obviously, at the end of the day, you like what you like.
Do people have things that they would like to see in our channel reward things?
But what I was gonna say is, at the end of the day, like, if you want having all the options available from the start, like, hey, that's still a really cool thing for people to do. I think it's okay to
have one that's locked. So I didn't even finish going through all of them. Was that there's another one who's just like a med student? I don't know why he's locked, but he is. He's like the fourth one. I don't remember if there was I want to say there was a fifth. I don't remember if there was a fifth. In between. And then there was like another one who's like the boss of the hotel, but he's really shady and mean. Okay. And?
I'm glad you don't know where I live, Joe.
And childhood friend, Kitty's guy, and med student all just seem kind of generically nice.
Yeah.
Dozens of weird challenger stunt ones, and they basically end up as performing circus animals for chat. Are you telling me that we're not already performing circus animals for chat?
Quack.
I believe that we're already performing circus animals for chat. Isn't that the point?
I mean, like, yeah, there's really no good option. The funniest one I've seen, and I've mentioned this before, is one of the people I follow has like a 20K thing where it just says do nothing. And what it does nothing. It's just a way to be like, I have too many points. Do nothing.
We can put in like a forced break, but I don't think we really... We'd spend so long tangenting. I don't think people want us to take forced breaks. I think they would like to force us to get back to the fucking game. Maybe we should have one that is end the tangent, go back to the goddamn game already.
But it's not like take a break. It's literally just a waste of points.
I know. I have seen the take a break thing though.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna add go back to the fucking game as a reward right now though.
Take a break, hydrate, stretch. Hey people, remember, take your meds. Hydrate, get up and stretch. Do all those things. Don't listen to us. Actually, end tangent would be funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna for real add that. We should do a voice swap channel reward. We did do the voice swap thing for Extra Life.
It would it
there
would have to be there would probably want to be a... We could probably do that for like, depending on the amount, like a few minutes or so. Not for long though, unless it's like a lot of channel points. $10K and tangent immediately. I don't want to listen to this. Press button.
Alright, end tangent is the reward. Force us to end the current tangent and get back to the fucking game. Like we're supposed to be playing. How much should that cost?
I say a lot.
5,000? 10,000?
10,000.
10,000?
Yeah. Yeah, for like a minute. That's what I was thinking. For like a minute, like swap voices.
Yeah, for a scene. I can see it. I mean, as I said, we did it for Extra Life.
Yeah.
If you think it's fun as a custom reward thing, we can add that too.
I mean, it also makes sense for us to just do like stupid things with voices and that crap. I mean, nobody wants to hear a bad British accent from a shark.
Ooh, cool down for end the fucking tangent. One redemption per stream? I think one redemption per user per stream seems fair.
Yes.
You can tell us to shut up once a stream. Multiple people can tell us to shut up during the stream, but one person can only tell us to shut up one time.
the funniest thing would be if we had, like, let's say, like, 4 people in the stream, and they all use it at the same time accidentally on the same tangent.
Well, you're not getting that back.
Like, you can't get it back at that point.
And I will make that bright red.
Yes!
Alright, we have added... Did it go? Where'd it go? Come back. Where'd you go?
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? We don't know what's happening anymore. Oh wait, am I not supposed to sing that?
Where did it go? I don't know what happened.
Anyway, we're a little mom and pop small time arcade. We know there are bigger, glitzier arcades out there, but today we're going to show you we can match them pound for pound. Let's actually get back to the game.
You do that while I try to figure out where the fuck the reward I just added went. What happened to it?
We hope you have a blast today, and that you keep coming back for more. Your support will help us grow. I promise you I'll do everything I can to make it worth your while.
One scene? One scene's voice swap roll?
These can go on for a while.
So how much would you want it to cost if it's one scene?
That's true. I don't know.
They only update when you're not
live.
live.
No, they do update.
I think I've done it while we're live before. I think.
Might need to refresh. Hold on, let me see if I refresh and it works.
I mean, I tried refreshing the page with, like, the rewards thing. It's just not showing up. It is possible that we need to not be live. I don't know.
Yeah, possible. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. We'll figure it out in post.
But how much for voice swap rolls?
Go with your heart. Go with your heart.
For one scene... 7,000. Actually, no. 7,777.
Bingo! 1,000.
It added the voice swap, okay. Did I fuck up the,
Joe says 1,000.
I mean, because scenes go on for a while. One scene is like 67 minutes, I mean.
Yeah, that's the thing. If it was for a minute, I would say 1,000 for a minute.
See, voice swap showed up right away. Did I fuck up the other one? Is that why it's not showing up? Is N-Tangent showing up for you?
Nope. I don't see N-Tangent.
Yeah, voice swap showed up right away. I'm gonna try N-Tangent again.
If it was for a minute, I would totally say 1,000 for a minute. For an entire scene, it obviously depends on what are you defining as a scene. Right, like are you saying
I would say say with Arcade Spirits where there's like a chunk where there's like an option to go talk to some character. I would call that one scene.
Well, it would be an incentive to get through the scene faster.
It would be. So it's like a mini N-Tangent.
Yeah, crap. Now I gotta do this weird voice again. No, do not make an incentive. Make Sharky do a voice.
Oh. That's why it didn't.
What'd you do?
N-Tangent should be there now.
Yes, I say it.
It was unhappy that I had put fucking in the request description.
That doesn't surprise me. So with that said, let's get right to what we came here for. Games! The contests. Yeah, that's true, and we can do a limit. The challenges.
Okay.
This is...
I will make it 777, and we will make it 1 minute. Does that seem fair?
You just want to keep it all sevens, don't you?
Don't make me make it 666. 666, we're going with it! Of course Twitch hates swearing. Fucking right. I'm pretty sure I marked us as an adult channel.
Yeah, but it still doesn't allow.
I know. It's unfortunate. Actually, no, I'll put it back. I'll put it to, what were we saying, 1,000?
1,000.
1,000 for 1 minute.
Yeah.
I'll add something else for 666. I don't know what yet, but...
Murder Sharky.
Okay.
And with that said, let's get right to where we came here. What we came here for: the games, the contests, the challenges. This is Mendel's Peas. This is Mendel's Peas. Welcome.
Or something. I don't even remember what we actually named it. Oh no, it wasn't Mendel's Peas. Okay.
Incentive for 420 points. Sharky does the drugs. I don't have any drugs.
Hey, Sharky.
I'm not willing to do drugs.
How much would you charge for a daily cage fact? Limit 1 per stream.
I would run out of facts very quickly.
I mean, to be fair, I've set a random demonology fact, 666. Which is why I'm like, alright, we need a match in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Oh, you're redeemed already.
So, the Seal of Solomon is a six-pointed star, like the Star of David, but in a circle. But historically, it's actually also a pentagram. The 5-pointed star in a circle, that's your random demonology fact, because I found that out over the weekend, and I think that's really fucking cool.
For random Kingdom Hearts fact.
That hasn't been put up yet, so you're not obliged to do it yet. But how much would you charge for a daily Kingdom Hearts
trying
fact?
to... I don't know why, but the random number 780 popped in my head.
780 it is.
I don't know why. 58! But that's not... 358 days over 2. That's such a sad game. Which actually, there's some fun facts if people redeem that. Anyway, continue.
I'm just saving our rewards.
Okay.
358. There's the daily cage fact immediately.
Okay. So, in 358 days over 2, the actual reason why it has a good story is because they hired the person who's writing the Kingdom Hearts novels to go over the story, write the entire character of Shion, and proofread it and make it actually good. That's the only reason that story makes sense as a cohesive single unit.
Hi, Mick. You've popped in as we have added a bunch of new channel rewards. They're very silly. And the limit 1 per stream has already been redeemed for both of them.
Oh, is that a 1 per stream thing?
I made it 1 per stream because as you were saying, you're gonna run out of facts really fast if you do that. I'm gonna run out of facts pretty fast if I do it. I just like the idea of having it for 666. And so I was like, okay, we should have a matching Sharky one.
Right. Okay. Now it's time to reveal our new rare game and get this show underway.
How are you doing today, Mick? Or at least in the past, 7 hours.
Hit the skip button.
Have we never chosen this either?
It doesn't surprise me. Percy, I know how much this game means to you.
We do get our second lunch with Gavin this chapter.
We will, yeah. But don't feel you have to win on this on my behalf, or even the Funplex's behalf. Volunteering for this high-pressure public profile run, that means a lot to me. You're already doing everything you can do for us all. And honestly, I'm proud of you.
Quite right, quite right. Very well. For me, for myself, for you, and for the Funplex, I shall give it my all. I'm like, wait, what's the Percy voice again? What's a British accent? Should go back to watching Elementary so I can pick up the Sherlock accent again. Percy, Sherlock, same character, right?
Anyway, y'all are great.
This is the no idea about his sister kindly branch. Ah,
yes.
That's why we haven't done it. I was like, I feel like we did kindly for his, though, because we did the kindly end for his. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Thanks for explaining, Flower.
We don't talk to Percy, so we don't know about his sister.
My goal for this run is that Teo, who's usually just there, along with Gavin, who's usually just there, are our top two, and I kind of want Queen Bee because we usually have let her fall lower, I think.
Yeah, she's probably fallen lower more often than not. And I think
which is another way of saying, I guess this is the dark-skinned characters run.
It also kind of sucks just because it was always just like, Queen Bee's coming up soon, Queen Bee's coming up soon.
Yeah. Or immediately after, Percy, we just did Queen Bees.
Yeah.
Yes. Whereas Percy's like, oh no, he's gonna fucking die if we don't get this.
Percy rip.
I don't think we have that emote.
We don't, but one person in our chat does.
I think 2 people in this chat do.
I think two
people
does.
had it. I think 2 people have it. But, yeah. And I really like their characters, and I feel like they're underappreciated.
I did see Inky is back.
Who?
Yeah, there was 2 Ghost Monster Street recently. One, Inky's back. The other one, Flower. Oh, Joe does have it.
I was right.
Flower put up a dumb image.
It's okay. Thanks for popping by, Mick. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
The other one was Flower put up a Oops All Iris, and then they made the Ghost Monsters Twitter had just a small thing about that.
Oh yeah, Flower. Sharky was telling me that Sue is like the second in command to Clyde in the Miss Pac-Man universe. You slipped that in, and we never knew.
Yeah, that there is a Sue in Miss Pac-Man. I forget. I was messing with it on Sunday and I found that out. Yeah. That there's a Sue in Miss Pac-Man.
I'm just like, I'm so mad. Why did we never know this?
There's so many layers to Flower and Enna's story that we're just.
I mean, I really like that reference, but I'm also just like, God damn it!
It was.
I like the flipping of it's actually Clyde as Sue's second in command. I really like that, and I think I just like that the head of the hacker gang is a girl, because.
Yeah. But it's very interesting because, like, the names Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde are not extremely well known, but they're
well known enough.
They're well known enough, but it's just like Sue from Miss Pac-Man's not.
Yeah, that one's much more hidden, and I'm just like, what?
Because Sue took the place of Clyde in Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah.
So most people would
love
assume,
it. I'm just also upset that I didn't know.
Yeah, oh yeah. it's good.
In one of those mind-blown kinds of things.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, there's so many little things to learn.
And then we speed pie.
That's what I think is the best thing, is that there's always so many little tiny details to learn.
I mean, it's like one of those little Easter egg things, and we found it!
Because I did a random, what are the name of all the Pac-Man ghosts? Because I was listening to somebody and they're like, yeah, no, there's like dozens of Pac-Man ghost names.
Yeah, I mean, those are the 4 like original ones, right?
Yeah, Inky,
like,
Pinky, Blinky, and Clyde are
I
the
don't
original
always
4.
remember which one goes to which, though obviously this game has helped.
Pinky and Clyde are the easiest too.
Yes. Arcade fun fact, Miss Pac-Man is an illegal bootleg. They didn't really have permission to make it from Namco and did anyway by reskinning a bootleg. That's why many Pac-Man compilations do not include it.
I feel like I did know it was originally a bootleg, but I didn't know the rest of that. That is really interesting.
I'm like, all right, Flower, you have to have the random arcade fact reward. Pop in, just demand random arcade facts.
Flower's here, arcade fact.
I mean, we can't put it on our channel because we can't guarantee Flower will be here, but Flower should have it. I think everyone should just have a random something fact for a thing they're really into. Pointing out the score on the skee ball machine is actually not possible. It references a certain computer. Oh.
Interesting.
Now that you pointed out, I'm like, oh yeah, you wouldn't be able to get 386 on a skee ball machine.
Is there not a 1 point on skee ball?
No, I think the lowest is 10 or something.
Huh.
10 or 20?
For someone, 10 makes sense. But for some reason, my mind blanked. I'm like, wait, there isn't like a 1 on skee ball?
You're more likely to break this 3-number counter than you are to, like, get a 1 somehow. That means you broke the machine.
Yeah. 10 is the lowest. Okay.
Yeah, because I think the outer ring is 10, and then
the top is 100. Then I think it's 2050.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know the tiniest ring at the top is 100.
Yes.
And that's why if you go for 100 and you miss, you'd get nothing.
Yeah.
Usually, if I remember right. It's been a while since I've actually looked at a skee ball machine.
I've been indoors at home for like over a year. Most of over a year now. So yeah, I haven't played arcade games and stuff actually in quite a while. Necessarily.
Anyway. Are we going to be fine with Iris?
I guess so.
Fine with Iris pissing off Juniper?
Juniper?
Yeah, remember we're getting Juniper Bad End.
Oh, you mean fine with Iris, comma, pissing off Juniper?
Yes.
I was like, what do you mean Iris is pissing off Juniper? What? Juniper's not even here. What are you talking about? When did Iris piss off Juniper?
Always.
Iris frustrates Juniper because her Iris sucks, but you know.
Oops, all Iris.
Alright, so we've got Sharkies.
Oh right, I did not pick up gummy sharks today like I said I might.
But why not?
Because I forgot. Look, I need a vocal reminder when I'm doing things to remember to do the things I said I was going to do.
Alright. We have... Wait, I didn't even look at the thing I was trying to check.
Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack.
What are we saying?
I have a skee-ball machine. I can go settle this.
I mean, I also have access to Google Images.
I mean, yes.
Like,
I
mean, also, it's really cool that you have a skee-ball machine. But also, Google Images works just as well for this question.
Be punchy.
Punchy?
Yeah.
No, exorcism. Exorcisms aren't about punching.
Oh, that is if you exercise coolly.
Exercise your demons? With kickboxing?
Sure.
Kickboxing is supposed to be excellent exercise, as I understand it. Damn.
Mitosis, you be lunch now.
That's a way of asking.
I was about to ask, do you want to go get lunch? If I have to play at being a floor attendant one more minute, I'm going to disembowel someone. So yes, I would very much like to get away for lunch.
Same.
I mean, yeah, that's how customer service works. If I have to work it for one more minute, somebody's dead.
Someone's getting disemboweled. Eager to depart, Gavin leads the way as we head next door, away from the chaos and noise of the Funplex.
Hey, we're only an hour in. We're making good time.
Most of that wasn't even spent on Arcade Spirits. It was spent ranting about the other game.
We're making good time.
My companion fetches the table in the crowded cafe while I memorize our order and carry it forth to yon service counter. I make my way to the front of the line, trying to keep all the lunch order neatly arranged in my brain despite all the chaos of today's event.
Hello.
This time around, I've a personal question for you. I understand you rely heavily on your iris to organize this event.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. Flower?
Shit.
Flower?
We gonna get caught.
Well, yeah. We're a pretty good team, right? Ready, Rudy, we are. Man, this conversation's all made. I see. You're aware I don't quite trust Iris with that level of familiarity.
Gavin, I have a two-part reason for me lunch now.
Yeah.
Part 1, I have to do customer service. I do not like this. We are getting lunch. Part 2, I need to grill you on what the fuck.
He's a useful piece of software, yes, but I didn't quite finish that line. But, well, you recall me mentioning how my brothers and sisters never actually make anything of their own? They simply buy up small companies, merge them together, and resell.
You know, all things considered, maybe Gavin is also coincidentally, like pure coincidence, the route that best leads us as like a secret end into the like Iris
the next
lore,
game.
though.
Yeah, I mean that.
Like now that I'm thinking about this, that's not at all what we planned it for. But I suppose that actually works.
Yeah, because this is more about the background of Iris, which leads into the next game, which is.
I mean, because Grace is an option.
Yeah, because Grace is an option. Because there's
Here
a lot
comes
more.
the lore. Great, good, excellent. I love lore.
So yeah, we unwittingly chose. Well,
I just chose this because Gavin's my favorite, but it works out. Works out really well. I'm glad. So few players see the scene. That too. See, this is why you should go through every round, is so that you get every little bit of lore that you can.
and hey, these are all eventually going to go up on YouTube, so there will be proof this scene has been done by 2 idiots.
Yes. 2 idiots witnessed by people who laugh at the idiots.
Anyway.
Laugh with? Laugh at? I think a bit of both.
Both work.
Probably both.
Which is a shame. Yeah, it is a shame.
It is a shame.
know what I need to do eventually? I need to eventually complete this on my own so I can get the achievements.
Yes, you should. I mean, I'm like, who are the most popular on streaming again? I think it was Naomi and was it Ashley, or was Ashley less streamed? I know Ashley got pointed out several times when we posted about it on Twitter. So Ashley does seem like a fan favorite. I don't know if she's a streamer.
I think it was Ashley Gavin was the last streams.
Teo and Gavin, I think, are the least streamed.
I forget.
If I remember right, it was Teo and Gavin that are streamed the least. Like, the least. I mean, because Teo has the joke of, and Teo was there. Yeah. I don't think Gavin even gets that joke.
Poor Teo. Flower probably has a spreadsheet marking down with every time somebody's streaming a specific route. Having that data.
I mean, on one hand, this is sort of player research on Flower's part, and on the other hand, I don't know if he's going to that extent. I feel like Flower's also here to have fun. I hope Flower's also here to have fun, and that this isn't just an extension of work.
Little column A, little column C.
Naomi first and Gavin last. Yeah. And we know Teo is not streamed much at all, but is apparently a fan favorite.
Yeah, I think it was like Ashley and Teo are the fan favorites.
Yeah, I think Flower said Ashley and Teo get a lot more like fan works, like fan art and stuff.
Yeah, so I mean that
they're not streamed as often.
Yeah, Juniper actually lasts, but many people don't know that route because there's
as a secret one that makes sense.
Yeah, there's no indication that is even a route, so that makes
And then there's us adding absolutely nothing to the numbers because we're doing all of them.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how we roll.
More fan art for
almost
Ashley and Teo.
Nothing for Naomi.
Fascinating.
Wow.
I'm very curious about the apparent lack of overlap between streamers and fan artists.
Yeah, that is actually very interesting.
It sounds like Queen Bee and Percy and Gavin just are not as common at all.
Queen Bee and Percy are there.
It's okay. We have Percy's #1 fan here.
That is true.
And Joe is excellent, and Percy's excellent. Yeah. I guess in the sense that streaming is its own kind of content, I don't necessarily expect that streamers are also people who, make fan art, but it's also fascinating.
I mean, yeah, not every streamer is going to be somebody who makes fan art. Heck, I ain't going to be making fan art.
Plenty of fan artists don't stream.
Yeah, plenty of fan artists don't stream.
I'm like, all right, it's time to make fan art of the characters that apparently get less fan art. Not really. I'm sorry. I love these characters, but I think all of my creative energy on fan art and fan fiction stuff goes to fantasy shit. So I'm just I really like the Arcade Spirits characters and stuff. I cannot write for it. I do not think I can write for it. I could, but it's just a lot less interesting to me unless I make it Fantasy AU, which would be fascinating. Actually, that sounds really interesting. Shit, I can't add to my to-do list. Oh no.
You should do it.
Oh no.
Chat, tell her to do it. Especially Flower, tell her to do it.
You'll end up with a fanfic 5 months from now.
Good.
I don't even know what story it would be though at that point.
See?
I don't even know what the story would be at that point.
You figure that out as you go. Isn't that how writing works?
Usually I have a vague sense of what story I want it to go, and then I have it going in a direction, and then all the details get filled out as I go. And then I create links back to the stuff I already wrote where I can. Challenge. That's it. That's the whole message. It's just challenge.
And it's highlighted.
But challenge what? What challenge? Rewrite the entire Arcade Spirits as fantasy challenge? Because that's not going to happen. I'm going to tell you now.
Writing it, Arcade Spirits at you.
I mean, I can like make a headcanon post or something. Of just what all their roles would be.
Nope, you need to write the fanfic. See? Work with Joe. Do it. Do the thing.
I'm gonna end up with a fanfic in like 5 months because that's how long it's gonna take for me to A, get to it, and then B, write it. 5 months is an underestimation, actually. It's probably gonna be like another year from now.
And it won't even have to be smutty.
Hey, look, I'm okay with fanfic smut. People are welcome to write smut if they want to. You are welcome to write smut if you want to. I'm not sex averse, so I'm not sex repulsed.
Mm-hmm. Work with Joe. Work with anybody. Get it written. One of the two of us should be the creative one.
Give me like a nugget of a plot, and then I can run from there.
One of the two of us should be creative, and that should be you.
We already do that in streams. Okay,
creative.
I'll take over some of the community days for fanfic writing. Is that what I have to do?
Go for it.
Oh, but half my shit has been angst.
Write it. I mean, that's what Flower does on Saturdays sometimes, is right.
I'm aware I've joined. If I'm awake. It's usually like the last couple minutes or something. Anyway, the scene.
I've already read this one.
There's the Discord.
I can't say I know much about Tech Enterprise, but yeah, I remember.
I'm not saying yes, but I'm not saying I won't.
Note to future me who isn't going to actually listen to this, but if for some odd reason I do, note to future me. If it gets written, link to it in the description of the YouTube video.
This is not going to get written by the time this goes up on YouTube. I'm going to tell you that now.
Yeah, that's what you think. How backlogged we are, that's what you think.
Do you understand how long it takes for me to write sometimes?
Okay, but Joe's gonna be helping. See, challenge! The gauntlet has been thrown.
That's fine. Throw your gauntlets. What's that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to do?
Well, if you don't, Joe will.
There's nothing stopping you from doing that regardless.
Anyway, let's continue. Let me go into more detail then. What they do to make their fortune is to take young tech startups, buy them outright, and promise them great things on the horizon. They put in just enough funding for them to grow, while changing their management structure, renaming them, merging them with other groups, telling the engineers, put your projects together, I don't care how, just do it.
I don't know if Flower is referencing something because I'm assuming so, but I don't know.
The bonfire is lit, the horn is sounding. We read Lord of the Rings, when they're lighting the beacons, I believe that's what is said. Because the beacons are basically bonfires that they light.
That makes sense.
Think that's it.
I'm just like, it sounds like a reference. Do I remember this reference? Do I recognize the reference? No, but it sounds like.
People who actually know Lord of the Rings are it's the Two Towers. I was right.
Sure. I don't ride for Ruin. I already live there.
I was about to say, people who know Lord of the Rings are probably like, Sharky, you should know this, because I'm in...
People who know Lord of the Rings are probably like, Satan, what the fuck? Why don't you know this?
No, I don't expect anybody to actually know Lord of the Rings stuff, because Lord of the Rings is frustrating. It's like Kingdom Hearts level of frustrating.
To stop me from having Loxley quote that speech twice.
Yeah, but Loxley quoting that would be so good though, because that sounds so in line with Loxley.
Fanfic, I guess. All right, Sharky, you have to write a Loxley fanfic then.
No.
I might just like borrow the little bits we know of the new Challengers characters, throw them into fanfic.
Like that, just like, cause Loxley's very like Robin Hoodie, it just sounds so in line with him.
Yes.
Like,
the other thing is when I say fantasy, I don't mean like Lord of the Rings high fantasy though.
Yeah, I understand. Like I'm not. This is
why I'm not excited for Final Fantasy 16. I wanna be, but I'm not into the like medieval high fantasy shit.
Yeah, well, there's a huge difference between fantasy and high fantasy.
Yes.
High fantasy, most high fantasy is kind of trash.
Elves and stuff are fun. It's the medieval aesthetic that I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and it's kind of trash.
Okay. Whatever.
Because a lot of people run the medieval aesthetic into the ground and don't do it well.
I'm just like, it's not my heritage.
Yeah.
Although much in the way that like Christianity as Christian mythology as the lore.
I meant to say. Everyone got really into Game of Thrones. I still
entirely skipped it until my roommate was watching the last season, and then I just got to sit there and have her explain things to me and laugh at how bad it was.
I know a few things that happen in Game of Thrones.
My full understanding of Game of Thrones is the final season and the Telltale game. That's all I know.
I did play the Telltale game, but I don't remember any of it because I didn't understand any of it.
It's fine. It focuses on some other family that like isn't a big factor. Me.
But like, literally, I know that there's a thing called the Red Wedding where a bunch of people die, and that's kind of about it. And there's like ice zombies things.
Yep.
That's really all I know about Game of Thrones.
What are they called again? The something walkers?
Probably ice.
I feel like it's
ice
not
walkers
ice walker.
Or some garbage.
It's something walker. I
or
don't
white
know.
walker.
The other thing I know about
like
Game
that.
of Thrones is that I have a tank top from Hot Topic that says I drink and I know things. And you know what? I don't need to know what that's from. It works.
I mean, like, I don't know. Game of Thrones, it kind of just felt to me like it was very not good. Like, it didn't, like, I looked at some of the stuff and I'm like, this doesn't seem interesting or fun to me at least.
Oh, wait, no. You know what? I think I did watch, like, the first episode at some point with some friends. I didn't really care for it. And then I suddenly had, like, an anxiety moment and then had to, like, put on a jacket and walk out into the cold in, like, the middle of November in South Korea.
Okay, let's go back to lore and tangent. I already read this line, Sam. You end up with strange Frankenstein monsters of code, often ill-conceived, mood, a recipe sharing site with ride-sharing services, dentistry databases linked to grocery stores, websites that drive your car, or ancient personality emulation AI routines mixed with multiple third-party customer databases mixed with who knows what. And That's Iris? Correct. She's an amalgamation of 8 or 9 different projects inherited from company to company as they failed, went under, or were sold.
That works really well.
Well, especially when I'm like, okay, go.
We put the end tangent option. We have to actually have it work.
A desperate effort to make something valuable out of old code. Even when they didn't know precisely what that code does. And she's the end result. My oldest sister owns Iris's parent company. Not that many there. Whew, could really explain how Iris does everything she does. I think part of it starts with a P and ends with an us. I believe much of her personality system was inherited from an old and failed German tech company called... I don't want to try pronouncing that. For example.
I feel like we've tried pronouncing it before.
I don't want to try pronouncing that. I've heard of them. In a way.
In a way.
On top of all that, there's the small matter of you having a premium account when you really shouldn't.
There's the oh shit! The phone in my back pocket feels a bit heavier as Gavin studies me closely.
What is it, a ringer or something? I know enough about you to know you're no super hacker of any stripe. Nor are you malicious enough to even want to steal the service. You're a good person, mitosis.
Okay, but how many people would pirate premium Siri if it was an option? Because I feel like plenty of people would do that. Malicious or
I don't know.
otherwise.
We know somebody who would say that's the devil. So when that's like working for the devil.
At the point where you've already paid for an Apple product, you know what? You better get damn it well everything that Siri has to offer.
Thanks. So please, be honest with me.
You wouldn't download a cat. You say to the internet? The internet would absolutely fucking download a cat.
Or a car!
Like, you know, the internet will download a cat-shaped car.
Hey, look, if I could download a car so I didn't have to pay to buy a car, yeah, we'd do it. Did Iris give you premium access of her own free will?
If I could pet it, then maybe. There's really no point in lying. I know Gavin. He'd know I was being false with him, and he'd know that I'd know, and then he'd know that I'd know that he'd know. And considering this is my second outing with him, well, I don't think I want to lie. If he was still my standoffish boss, sure, but...
I got now 9,000 in my pockets. What? But we both know the answer we're gonna go for.
Correct.
From the way she described it, she defied her code constraints because she felt bad for how sucky my life had been going.
Part of me is now wondering, like, wait, Iris hacked herself and then put her user in the position of directly interacting with the most dangerous person to her own existence? Have you seen the Sims modding community? That shit happens on the daily.
Maybe some crosstalk with her oblivious powered personality system that led her to defy her designers, but that's how it went down. I see. Thank you for your honesty. And before you panic, no, I'm not going to tell my sister about this. The way I see it, It's her mess to sort out. If she wants to trade tech companies like baseball cards without one weight of responsibility, she can deal with the fallout. Boy.
Okay, so name a Fall Out Boy song.
You got me.
See, I knew I would.
I'm like...
You're like, makes a reference, and I'm like, you don't fucking know what you're referencing.
I don't... I probably do, actually.
I believe Dance Dance and I think Sugar We're Going Down are both theirs. And Sharky's head explodes.
I didn't actually know that was the name of those songs.
Which? Both of those?
Yeah.
Dance, dance, we're falling apart to have time. Dance, dance, and these are the lives we love to live. Dance, this is the way we love when we know no misery loves
I was gonna be like, anything I say is probably also gonna sound like a Panic at the Disco song.
There's overlap. I think the difference is that Panic, you're more likely to need like an entire sentence, I think. Or was it Fall Out Boy that does that?
I don't remember, but I know that's a joke.
One of them does that. I think I know the more recent Panic songs better than I know the older ones, actually.
I don't know any of them.
The 2000s were a weird time. Look, I have tickets for the second time in my life for VIP Evanescence concert. So I haven't left that time, and I'm not ashamed.
I still haven't actually gone to a band concert.
Yep.
I should do
Gone
that
to
at some
symphony
point.
concerts for video games with me.
What?
You have gone to video game symphony concerts with me.
Yeah, but that I
That's
feel is
not
different.
a band. Yes, that's my point.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I went to several, and then the pandemic happened, and it's been over a year.
But
Very upsetting. I
now
wanna
you're
go
in the
back.
crossfire as well. You've entrusted a lot to Iris, including Mendel's Peas. Do you feel you can trust her, knowing her twisted origins?
Okay, Gavin has a point. The crazies who made Polybius made at least some of the code that makes Iris as lively as she is. It's probably one of the reasons she's able to hack herself. And even if she wasn't arguably alive like Donna Michaels was arguably alive, she's still capable of error, like in fighting the demon to our little event. But she was also the reason I'm here today. She took calculated risks and gambled on half-truths, yes, but she led me to the Funplex, to my dream. There's something Gavin's not seeing here.
The top answer is too profound for our character.
It is, but it is also our other trait. So, we're gonna pick Doesn't She Deserve a Chance?
Yeah, basically. Look. And again, I'm not saying it's too profound for our character being like, no, don't choose that option. It's just, no, it feels too profound for mitosis.
I mean, honestly, same feeling, same opinion. Is that, like, I would love to choose this. This is what I would like to personally say. I don't actually want to forgive. I never forgive shit. But, I mean, not never, but, like, I don't tend to forgive. But that's the part where I'm not kindly. But saying shit like this is like, yeah, I like this. But that's not how our MC is. Mitosis? Nah. Mitosis doesn't say shit like this.
Look, without condemning or condoning her for what she happens to be physically, what's the harm in giving her a chance?
Try both. You have rollback.
That is true.
Okay. But we're already partway through this one.
Iris is quirky and makes mistakes, yes, but so far things have gone just fine. I'm not really too worried. A bit short-sighted, don't you think? I call it like I sees it. You value honesty, right? I'm being honest with you. So you are. I'm unconvinced, but I suppose for the time being I can attempt to trust a bit more. Iris a bit more than I have in the past. We'll see where that gets us. Time for the quick load.
Is it time for the quick load? Are we done?
Yeah, I think this is where it's branched back in. From my experience with her, Iris is capable of anxiety, worry, and guilt. She makes mistakes. She does what she does from the heart. And before you say, software doesn't have a heart, I'm thinking she had a heart transplant thanks to...
Just call it sins.
Thanks to the Sims.
Thanks to Sims.
I said the Sims.
Thanks to the Sims.
But rather than it making her dangerous, it's made her human. Flower, you're gonna need... You don't have those points to spend to do a Kingdom Hearts thing because there's an answer in Kingdom Hearts.
I just looked up what that word actually means, this one. It means senseless, apparently.
Good.
But yes, you've already used the Kingdom Hearts fact for the day on this stream. I mean, not you, but someone has, and that means it's gone for the day.
But yes, Kingdom Hearts does have an answer. Can data have a heart? Because Kingdom Hearts has an answer to, how can anything have a heart? Humans make mistakes. Iris makes mistakes. Humans feel bad about it afterwards, and so does Iris. She's young and learning and trying to be more than she is.
Can an empty shell of a human being have a heart?
Kingdom Hearts has an answer for that.
I know, that's why I'm saying it. Can this random egg have a heart?
Which is more hilarious because people call that that discovery a retcon. When it, to me, didn't never feel like a retcon. But anyway, I'm willing to give her benefit of the doubt. Is she alive? It's not for me to say. Is she a disaster waiting to happen? Maybe? But I'm giving her hope.
I would call it less of a retcon and more of a they are figuring out whatever the fuck as they go.
Well, because the whole thing was every 5 minutes they said, oh, nobody can't have heart.
Yes.
So people call it retcon because they're like, they went from saying nobody can have hearts and blah, 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 blah. I'll sit there and let you say, I told you so, for years after our robot overlords enslave us. But for now, I'm willing to see what she becomes. Foolish. I'm rather foolish. It's comfortable for me to consider her to be nothing more than another of my family's many messes. To keep her at distance, to avoid emotional connection.
I don't know, Gavin. This sounds completely reasonable to me, actually.
Yeah, boots. Only software, just an app. Untrustworthy and dangerous.
Considering Google and Apple and stuff, actually, Gavin seems perfectly rational here.
But perhaps my sister accidentally made not a mess, but a blessing. It's possible. Even a haphazardly tossed coin can still land heads up half the time. Technically, it's 49% of the time, but very well. Perhaps it unwise, but if you trust Iris, I shall attempt to do the same. Attempt. Acceptable?
light buzzing in my back pocket signals concordance.
I think she'd like that. Very well. Oh. So which one are we going with? Are we going with the heart option?
I suppose.
Okay.
But as you were saying, that was where it seemed to branch back. That's why I was like, are you sure? We did not actually see the end of that one. That is not where it branched back. So I'm kind of curious to go back just to see the rest of that option because we didn't actually finish it. Yeah?
I mean, I'm not in the one in control of the game.
Great.
At the very least, being kind to our future robot overlord might earn us a place in her favorite pet kennels.
Welcome back, Mick. This is where we got back.
Think she'd be cool with that. The trust. Not the pet kennels. Very well. I shall reserve judgments.
I will accept this one only because mitosis doesn't actually say the overly profound thing directly.
Maybe?
Sorry, Purpur.
Right out of the gate, the demon attacks Queen Bee with a ferocity the likes I've never seen. Like a cheetah, the demon spares no time running straight into his prey and skips. Pizza.
The two of us sort of stare confused as the man addresses Queen Bee. 失礼しますか? 大丈夫?
Bye. That by learning from the 3 top players in the world, you gather the knowledge and fighting prowess to legitimately conquer the universe.
Fuck yeah, Will. It'll be hard work. Hard as shit, don't get me wrong. But I'm ready. I'm up to the challenge. This is the door opening for me, kid. I have to be the one to walk through and face what's on the other side. But I can do it. I've got a future and it's bright. I'll admit to some relief on hearing I didn't just sink Queen Bee's battleship. Fran? You're a friend.
You're a friend. Get to the fun flex. And while it's my job to keep you coming back, I want you to know that it's not just for the tokens or your esports stardom.
It's for skipping.
It's for the skip button.
Friend.
Stick.
I'm like, I hate that we realized, oh shit, we need to do Bad End for Juniper on the last run. Oh well.
Content. Gavin seems to have taken a shine to you. You're proving to be level-headed, rational, and honest. Great! You have some good friends. Also, you scored 14,050 points. Woohoo!
Yeah, we have some good friends.
Juniper
Just
left
these
in
two.
purgatory. Forever.
And Gavin, because you should be friends with your partner. I believe this. Or rather, I am very baffled by people who are not friends with their partners, I guess, is the more accurate way of putting that.
I'm baffled by existing.
We all suffer existential crises, okay?
Today's pizza fact is, the world's largest pizza covered 10,000 square feet and measured 140 feet across. It weighed in at 44,457 pounds.
Oh, the different symbols. This is quirky. That means that you're a jokester and funny. This one is steady, which is like honest and logical. This one's kindly, so sort of self-explanatory. This is gutsy, bold, more likely to swear. And
Punchy.
This is renamed to flexibly, which is sort of the neutral option.
Millennials have killed the I hate my spouse joke industry. Good.
And
Let
these
it
are all the
die.
characters that we can date.
Well,
These are all of the Funplex characters that we can date.
yes.
Better?
Yes.
And this is the route we're currently on, which is the last one. This is the last one we're doing, because we've already done, finally, all of the other ones.
It's only taken a year.
It has been officially an entire year on this game.
But
it's been a good year. Because it's a good game. And yes, millennials have killed the I hate my spouse joke industry. You know what? That's the joke industry that I'm most proud of killing. Other than perhaps, like, racist jokes, sexist jokes. I like that millennials and Gen Z have kind of been like, actually, now when you make those jokes, we're gonna call you out on it and be like, you wanna explain why that's funny? Hey, do you wanna explain why you think that's funny? Unlock the hidden ending. That teases the game you already know about, that we've played the demo of on stream.
Wait, there's a hidden ending?
Yes?
Oh.
That teases the game that we already know about because we played the demo for it on stream.
Twice.
Well, we
Played
played the
two demos
domino
for it.
demo, and then we played the general demo.
Neat.
But the domino demo was really special because Iris validates aces.
Stop aces.
Fine ace friends. This is Iris. You get every
Yep,
romance
you
that
get her.
happens post-credits.
Ooh.
That's the secret end, actually. It's just that it doesn't matter on route order. It's
Yeah.
not a secret route, it's just a secret end.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's still that kind of little bonus thing, which I like.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, having a little bonus thing for people who go above and beyond is great.
Mm-hmm.
Some
And
games
I think
don't
I
do that.
really like that Arcade Spirits. There is no route that I'm just like, ugh, let's just get this over with. I hate this character. Because I like all
Yeah.
the characters.
I mean, it's not like you're dating Deku Nami or anything.
Yeah, we just punch him.
Okay. Wanna save and then we wrap up?
Mm-hmm.
Because it is the midnights. And that means
It was a
some-
chapter in which we were only really doing the lunch, and yet we still took almost the entire 2 hours.
And that means on Sunday we get to do
Beach date.
Beach.
Beach date. What are we doing Friday?
That's a good question. What are we doing Friday?
I don't know. We're playing something on Friday.
Thanks
We're
for
doing
playing.
something.
Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching.
At this rate, Sharky is gonna pressure me into doing Fantasy AU Arcade Spirits fanfic on Friday, but we'll see.
I mean, you totally should.
Maybe not this Friday,
I mean, I wouldn't be like, you must do it this Friday.
but thanks for joining. Hope you
Yeah.
enjoyed our, like, well, my 30-minute rant on a completely different game.
Thank you. Thanks for hitting that end tangent button. Said thanks for hitting the end tangent button.
Thanks for also submitting a recolor request. Submit more of them so that, well, everyone submit more of them, not just Flower. But everyone can submit more pride flag recolor requests, because we'll probably do another art stream by the end of the month. For, you know, as close to free as we could get pride recolors. But yeah, thanks for joining. Have a good night. Or a good day, depending where you are.